Hello students, today we are going to start height and distance. So first thing, whenever we are studying trigonometry, it comes in mind that why we are studying trigonometry. We are studying sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, then why we are studying. Now, we are studying this trigonometry because trigonometry is a very powerful tool from which we can calculate different things. Even we can calculate the speed of certain celestial objects, like what is the speed of earth, what is the speed of your mercury, what is the size of their, so what is the distance between two planets. We can calculate all these things. Even we can calculate many other few things, that if a building is given to you, now suppose you have a building here, what is the height of this building. Now if you are standing here and you want to calculate the height of this building, with the help of trigonometry you can calculate. Standing here at point A, you can calculate the height of the building. If I am taking height of the building as BC, then standing at point A, you can calculate the height of the building BC. Now, this we are going to start in height and distance. So, in height and distance, we will study the basic thing, how trigonometry is useful in our daily life. So, we will have some problems in which we will take help of trigonometry to solve it. Now, first thing, before starting this, we should know what is angle of elevation and angle of depression. We have two things, angle of elevation and angle of depression. See, suppose just now we have taken an example here that if there is a building, okay, now I am taking this building as BC, okay, and here I am standing at A. On the ground I am standing at A. So if I am standing at A and I want to see on the top of the building, so here I will look up. So when I am looking up at the top of the building, the angle made here by my eyes to the top of the building, that is called angle of elevation. Here this will be called angle of elevation. Means when you are looking up, the angle made by your eyes is your angle of elevation. Now think of the same building. I am thinking of the same building BC here. BC here, and here you have a point A. Now in place of A, now you are standing at point B. Now here you are standing at point B. So when you are standing at point B, this is your level. This is your level of eyes, and you are looking at point A. When you are looking at point A, the angle made by your eyes to that point is called angle of depression. Okay, so this was your, if you will look straight, then this was the line where your eyes will look, but now you are looking down. When you are looking down to point A, then this angle made by you, let us take it as X. So X will be your angle of depression. So angle of depression is when we look down. When we are looking down, then we make angle of depression, and when we are looking up, in case we are looking up, then we have angle of elevation. Now, first thing in mind, we should make the diagram very correctly. If the diagram will be wrong, our whole question is going to be wrong. So whenever a question is given in height and distance, the first thing is that you need to make the diagram very correctly. Now let's move on to the questions. We have the question here, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. Now it means we have a tower, so let us make a tower here. Now angle of elevation from a point on the ground. We have a point on the ground which is at a distance 150 meter away from its foot. So we can take here that this distance is 150 meter away, and the angle of elevation from the ground to the top of the tower is your 30 degree. Now we need to find the height of the tower. So this will be our height of the tower. So let us take that height of the tower is h, and we need to calculate h. Now see here, in this triangle, in triangle ABC, we have the angle given, angle is given, and the side in front of the angle is our perpendicular. So we need to calculate the perpendicular, and the base is given. So here you have this as base and this is your perpendicular. Now we will take that ratio in which perpendicular and base is given. So you know that tan theta is having perpendicular upon base. Now I will substitute the values. Angle is 30 here, so I will write 30. Tan 30 is perpendicular. What we need to find out is h, and base is given 150. Now this 150 can be multiplied on this side, and this tan theta is 1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3, and here 150 is multiplied here. This will be equal to h. Now we can rationalize it. To rationalize it, I am multiplying root 3 in numerator and denominator. So here multiplying root 3 in numerator and denominator, I will get 150 into root 3 over 3. Now this cancels out. I will get 50 here. 50 times root 3 value is 1.732, which will give you 86.6 meters. So the height of the tower is 86.6 meters. We have the question here. The electric pole is 10 meter high. So let us draw our electric pole. Let us take that this is our electric pole and this is your 10 meter high. So the height is 10 meter. A steel wire is tied to the top of the pole is affixed at a point on the ground. Now I am taking a steel wire. Let me take this steel wire. So from here I am tying a steel wire to a point on the ground. Now if the wire makes an angle 45 with the horizontal. Now this wire is making the angle 45 with the horizontal. Horizontal means with the ground. So find the length of the wire. We need to find the length of this wire. So let us take that the length of the wire is L. Okay, we are taking the length of wire as L meters. So now we can see that in this triangle ABC, here we have angle given. Now in front of angle we have the perpendicular given, and we need to calculate the hypotenuse. So we will take the ratio in which perpendicular and hypotenuse is given. So perpendicular and hypotenuse ratio is your sine theta. Sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So I will write sine 45 equals to perpendicular is 10 and hypotenuse we need to calculate. So hypotenuse is your length. So I have taken L. Now we can just write like this way, 10 upon sine 45, and we know that the value of sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So we can write it as 10 upon 1 by root 2. This root 2 goes up, so 10 into root 2. And the value of root 2 is 1.414. So 10 times 1.414, that is equal to 14.14 meters. So this is our answer.